Breaking news, serious tension as banished Emir Sanusi plans visit to Kano. Hello, my wonderful people. Remember, yeah, Ganduje banished the Emir Sanusi, former CBN governor from Kano State, where he banished him to Nasarawa, and his friend Governor El Rufai was the one who came to remove him from the banishment, took him to Lagos, and a lot has been going on in that right. We've seen court case come on the ground saying that the governor of Kano was absolutely wrong to banish Sanusi, that is a Nigerian, and he cannot determine. And we see Governor Ganduje reply by saying these are traditional settings and the Nigerian law does not govern in those areas. Anyway, my people, the guy is planning to go to Kano. Let's get all the details. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Tension as banished Emir Sanusi plans Kano visit. Political and security stakeholders have raised concerns over the alleged plan of former Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi II, to visit Kano State. Some of the concerned stakeholders who spoke to Leadership Weekend urged the revered former emir to shelve any plan of visiting Kano at the moment, as tension is high and could lead to clashes between his supporters and those against him. However, the state government, speaking through the Commissioner of Information, Mohammed Garuba, said it was unaware of any such planned visit, but that it was not against the disposed emir visiting his home state. Also, officers of the Emirate Council also claim ignorance of the planned visit but were clearly apprehensive at the proposal of its happening. One of the stakeholders, a top security source who played an amenity, said there would be indications already that the former monarch is alleging pushing for a Southwest presidency in 2023, who could capitalize on his visit to unleash violence in Kano. He also said the fact that after Sanusi was disposed or banished, he still goes to public function in the full emir apparel would also likely cause problem in Kano, as there is a sitting emir of Kano. He argued that other traditional rulers has been disposed before now without them being active politically and publicly. Likewise, like this one is doing, going about as Steve is still an emir that has been causing rancor. The source said Emir Sanusi, who has been residing mainly in Lagos since he was banished as Emir of Kano, is believed to be a strong force in the north ahead of the 2023 election. A region Southwest politician are the reason Southwest politicians are counting on him. He said it is known fact that Sanusi is an old boy of King's College, Lagos, and he has friends from the school in the Southwest, but it's still unclear who he is supporting for the presidency from the area. It would also be noted that Sanusi had maintained he was not interested in political position, but would rather prepare and prefer a leader from the Islamic movement in Nigeria, a position which was first heard by his grandfather in Nigeria. So Emir Sanusi is visiting Kano, and this is causing a lot of tension. Remember, Emir Sanusi was, he has been visiting some southern states recently, yes, and this has been causing a lot of destabilization because they says when an emir is banished, such an individual is not seen in public function or going about in his full regalia or political function. But don't forget that Emir Sanusi is a learned person. Yes, he went to school, he's well learned, and unlike, I don't want to say the others are not learned, but just trying to make a comparison. Emir Sanusi, he's well read. I mean, well traveled, well exposed. Unlike maybe the others. So we all know how this whole thing began. Emir Sanusi was insisting that the Amajiri system should and must stop, and that they should take the children off the street. As we speak, by the way, just a quick reminder, the governor Ganduje's children are schooling in the UK. You heard me? Yeah, you're correct. Ganduje's children are schooling in the UK. Okay, one of the best places in the world you can get quality education. Yes, now that's Ganduje's children, but there are children, sons and daughters of Kano State, not just Kano State, but that's our focus of emphasis now, who are begging, holding plates, and the government are doing nothing about it because they use them during election, to thumbprint and to, so a lot of things go on in that regard. So they don't want that system to stop. So much so that Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, when he was the president, focused on the north. He did practically almost nothing for his own southern region. Go and see the airport he started in Yenagoa. As we speak, not completed, abandoned. That is money tied down. So a lot of water has gone under the bridge, you see, and he began to speak about Marjorie. He began to speak about abolishing the age, child marriage and the rest, and began to speak that we need to stop this and make it go to the rural area, ensure that parents understand that their young girls needs to go to school, blah 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 blah. And he was gaining popularity. He was having public speech. He was on television. He was having these conversations, and people were loving him. That indeed he cares for the people. He's seen the modern day life. Before you know it, the governor felt threatened that this man is gaining more popularity, people are beginning to love him, blah blah blah. Of course, we're just speaking in terms of, beside all things being equal, beside personal interest and the rest. And the governor began to feel very threatened, and before you could say Jack Robinson, the decree came. They just found one thing or another that is not obeying the governor. And before you could say Jack Robinson, they banished him to a little village in Nasarawa, that he should not move and what have you, and it was a big deal. Guess what? In the north, everybody minds their business when, they protect one another. They said nothing until, El Rufai got there, took him away and said, what nonsense, and so that's why El Rufai and Ganduje, although side by side states, but they are not friends. No, not friends, very far from friends. You see, so these are some of the things that have happened, and the north, things are going on, you see, and this is why there is tension now for him. He's coming back, and he's causing a lot of real serious reactions. We'll keep you informed and we'll keep you up to date as the matter unfolds. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a lovely day. From us is bye for now. Bye.